Hi, Collective. I hope this message finds you well. I am here again to do another Karmic Twin Flame reading. This is going to be a reading specifically for those who are in strenuous, um, challenging connections. You could be separated, and if not separated, then under extreme stress and challenges. You know, the relationship is going through extreme challenges and stress. If you're in a happy relationship, I don't think that this would be the reading for you. I'm thinking about making a whole channel dedicated to soulmates. But either way, if it resonates, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If it doesn't, feel free to dislike. We all have a right to exist. Follow me on all social media platforms. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for all the people that watch the videos, that comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please continue. And without further ado, I'm gonna start off with two messages, and these are gonna just be hidden messages, and they're gonna be from. I made a light and a dark deck, and so we're gonna take one from both because I just think that'll be neat to try to channel both energies, right? So we're gonna do that first. Spirit, please come into my heart, into my mind, into my soul. Please help me to articulate the messages, your messages. Help me to remove my own biases and doubts and replace them with your divine wisdom. What can we know about this karmic connection? What hidden message can we find from the light, from the dark deck? Triggered. Okay. Look at this karmic connection. Okay. All right. We're not even going to look any further, right? But I do see that it says something underneath. So it says karmic connection, right? And then it says unequal, unfair, unequal, not right, or balanced. So obviously this connection, as I was saying, is plagued with a lot of unfairness, a lot of unbalance. Somebody might be giving more than the other person, or it's just a lot of unfairness and unequal give and take. That's too many cards. Can we have one card for the light? What is a hidden message from the light deck? Let's just wait for it to... Okay. I love you. 3 came out, so we'll just take them. Focus and committed. So right off the bat, investing time. So from the dark deck, triggered. Someone is triggered. I feel like this relationship has triggered someone. I feel like this karmic connection has triggered someone. I feel like if there has been any bad behavior, if it has been any lies, deception, trickery, foolery, any of the challenges that are met, one or both of you are very triggered by this situation. You're very triggered by one another. And it makes sense because it's a karmic connection. This is how you learn. Karmic connections are all about learning. They're here to teach you lessons. So I really do feel like, you know, one or both of you is very triggered, very highly triggered. I'm taking out my earrings. I'm sorry. They're a little heavy. So one or both of you are very triggered. From the light deck, I love you. There's a lot of love between the both of you. Focus. There might need to be more focus, or somebody wants to put more focus on the relationship, give the relationship the attention that it deserves, because they're committed to it. I feel like one or both of you are committed to it. You might be the type of people that once you commit to something, you can't let it go. It's not easy for you to let it go. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to just rip up the commitment and say, "Ah, I'm done," you know? Interesting. Okay, so Spirit, what can we know about person A? What is person A feeling in this karmic connection? How does person A feel about this karmic connection? Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody here is working very hard, I feel like, to balance themselves. With the Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like somebody is working hard on balancing their energy. Somebody here is coming from a very logical perspective of how to balance their energy. They want to bring in an offer, but this, I feel like, is something that is going to be slow. It's one of those things where there's a couple of steps that need to happen first before this person is able and willing to offer this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. So somebody here is thinking about what's going to make them happy. With the King of Pentacles and the Sun, they're thinking about their years in the rocking chair, I'm hearing. And, you know, who they want to be in the rocking chair next to. Who they want to give this pentacle to. The first pentacle, right? The pentacle, this is the same pentacle. This may be a very stable individual, somebody who is already married. So obviously this would be the commitment, right? Obviously, right? But they're thinking about where to give this pentacle to, because where they want to be. And you know, I feel like they're thinking about what's going to make them most happy. And they're trying to balance out their energy. They're trying to be very logical, because they understand that giving this offer away, or you know, them giving this offer, I feel like it's a one-stop shop. Like, I feel like it's a one-shot deal for this person, and they're really thinking about what's going to make them truly happy long term, like what they can live with. What can they live with? Okay, let's do person B now. Spirit, person B has the 8 of Cups that just flew out. We're going to put that over there because I didn't even ask. Spirit, person B, how is person B feeling in this connection, in this karmic connection? The Lovers. The 3 of Swords. And Justice. Interesting. Interesting combination, guys. And look, didn't we just see him? Didn't we just see this guy? Like, I could have sworn I just seen you. Makes sense, right? Okay, so that's why I love these karmic readings, because they always end up really like they always end up correlating or mirroring each other in some way, which is it's like, it makes sense, but it's still surprising and shocking whenever it happens. So it surprises me to this day. Person B, their feelings, the Lovers, the 3 of Swords with Justice. Well, first of all, she's holding a sword here too. So this could be considered 4 swords, right? Somebody here is removing their energy. They're making a head over heart decision, even though I feel like person B really loves this person A. I feel like person B really loves person A, but they're understanding that person A isn't balanced, right? These are 2 cards about duality, right? This is like the lower icona, right? And I feel like this person is realizing or making a decision, you know, because I feel like person A is coming, you know, they're making a decision, but it's very slowly, you know, it's like, you know, they're just like, they're, it's very slow for this person to realize, right? Or even communicate, I feel like too. I feel like this person is out of sorts in a way, and it's taking them a while to come correct with the knight with the King of Swords here, to come correctly and give this offer to person B. They see they see happiness. They know what happiness looks like. And I feel like this person is meditating or pondering what will really make them happy. With the 3 of Swords here, I mean, with the 3 of Cups here, somebody might want to, you know, reunite with a family. They might be, with this 3 of Swords, waiting to reunite with a family after an ending, you know? They want to reunite with the family. They want to have good times. They're thinking about what makes them happy, and they want to make an offer towards it. I feel like they're gonna make an offer to person B. I feel like that's, you know, that's just a preview in what their head, what's going on. They're trying to make it all make sense. I feel like this person really is unbalanced with the Temperance in reverse. But they do want to come together and offer a brand new opportunity, because I feel like they're seeing person A as, or a person A is seeing person B as their happiness. But person A is at their wit's end, I feel like. With the Lovers, they're making a head over heart decision as well. I feel like they're making a head over heart decision because their heart has been broken. I feel like this is something that, look, unfairness. Didn't we have unfair? Look, underneath the karmic connection, we had, I'm sorry, underneath the karmic connection, we had unfair, unbalanced, not right. So I feel like person B is either the person that had the affair or the person that is now finding out about the affair. And they're making a head over heart decision because their heart has been broken to separate. I feel like this is a separation because someone had too many cooks in the kitchen. So now person A is in this frame of mind of trying to balance their energy now, because obviously it's been imbalanced due to this whole situation. I feel like it's a mess. I feel like it's a third party situation. There's nobody was happy in this situation. Nobody made out. Nobody. The Justice card is here. I feel like, you know, person B is leaving. Person B is leaving. They're out. They're out. They're not dealing with this anymore. They don't want it anymore. I feel like they feel like the only way to bring balance into the situation is to go. And I feel like I've said this before on a reading. The only way to bring balance to the situation is to like walk away from it. There's definitely a King of Pentacles here. So this is a stable partner. Usually people will call the Knight, I'm sorry, they'll call the King and they'll call the Queen of Pentacles the stable partners in the deck. This person had a decision to make. And I feel like this person allowed their idea, their ego, they allowed some attention. They might have had communication with someone online, because this is 8 wands right here. So they could have been a fast communication with someone online that was giving them a lot of attention and admiration, which made a path, a fork in the road. It confused this person. it confused this person about who to give their pentacle to, whether they wanted to give the pentacle away or not, whether they wanted to be single. I feel like what they wanted to hold on to, like, and I feel like it was also whoever they got into this entanglement with. I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot to do with money, and it was a lot to do with money. It was a lot to do with status. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead, and the Eight of Cups is here. So remember, this flew out for person number 2. Person B is walking away. With the Justice here and the Three of Pentacles here, or the Three of Swords here, I feel like somebody is most definitely walking away, ending a relationship because of third party situation. They feel like it's unjust, unfair. This person might be have a lot of money. This person might be doing well for themselves financially, might have a home, car, just very stable individual. And they get a lot of attention because of this. And because they got a lot of attention, I think this came this way. But either way, because they got a lot of attention, they tend to have a lot of choices. And this caused a fork in the road. This is why, one of the main reasons why the relationship did not last, or the relationship broke down. What is person four? Okay, so Six of Cups. We're gonna put that to the side. What is person A keeping to themselves? Lord, the Lovers again. And then look, person B has the Lovers. Do you see this? This is all different decks, guys. And this is why I fell in love with tarot, I want to say over 7 years ago, maybe. Yeah. But I fell in love with it because of it's just, you can't. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is a lack of a new start. I feel like somebody has definitely whatever third party energy with the Lovers here twice, there's definitely somebody here that wasn't supposed to be here. There was a union here. I feel like somebody was somebody's stable partner, could have been married. Didn't have to be, but either way, somebody brought someone else in. What's being hidden is that there's still a decision that this person hasn't made. And I feel like because that person hasn't made that decision, person B is making that decision for them, because their heart has been so worn down and broken from the unfairness and injustice that has been caused in the relationship, that I feel like the person B is taking justice into their own hands and ending it, removing their energy. Yeah, and this is causing somebody to feel a lack of love. Look, the Eight of Cups again. But look what's under that. The Knight of Wands in reverse. So somebody, or no, the Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody was a player. It could have been with somebody from their past, with the Six of Cups that flew out. They could have walked away. Or they could have been entertaining someone, an ex of theirs, somebody who they used to talk to back in the day, but for whatever reason they stopped talking, and so now they were talking again for whatever reason. I feel like this person started talking to one of their exes again, might have been talking about you guys' situation, and this is how this all sparked. What is person A keeping to themselves? What is person A keeping to themselves, Spirit? Right. I'm just going to stop trying to, what do you call it? Some cards are easy, and some cards are not. All right. What is person B hiding? Ooh, that's a lot. I'm just kidding. Four of Swords. And the Three of Swords. Yeah. Somebody is keeping to themselves that they're healing. I feel like person B, and it's making me want to cry. I feel you, person B. I feel you. Person B, Queen of Wands. I wouldn't expect anything less from a Queen of Wands, but somebody here is hurting. Yeah, they're hurting. With the Three of Swords here twice, they're hurting over this third party situation. There's the Lovers here twice, and there's Three of Swords here twice. There's definitely a third party situation here that got in between this connection. Now again, this is karmic, so this is something that had to be learned. This was not something that you could get away from. This is something that was predestined to happen in your life to teach you a lesson. And I feel like this person, person B is healing. With the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords, they're healing their heartbreak. They might be coming off like they're not hurt. This is what's being hidden. So this person might look like they are not hurting. Person B might look like, hey, nothing's wrong with her. Look, she's still standing. Or him. Look at him. He's still standing. But I feel like somebody here is still very much heartbroken and needing to heal. It might take 8 months. 8 months. 8 months for this person to really stop hurting. With the Queen of Wands here in the morning, I feel like somebody here is tapping into their power, though. They're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. This is going to make them stronger. With the Queen of Wands here in the morning, and the Eight of Swords, and even the Ten of Wands, I feel like there was something here that was very heavy. Something that person B felt stuck in. And it could have been this third party situation that their person put them in. They felt very stuck in it. They wanted to change, but they felt stuck. They felt burdened. They felt stuck with the Eight of Wands. And now somebody is coming to some sort of epiphany and realization with the morning that, life doesn't stop. And I feel like person B is going to continue. They're going to continue on with their life. They're going to hold their head up high. Her head is very high. She's holding her head up high and she's going to move on. He or she, please. Take it in only if it resonates. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for person A? I feel like person A is trying to figure out what they want, what they can live with. I feel like it might be a case of person A has two great options, but I would just be careful, person A, because if you do have two viable options and you do not choose, it seems like there's crunch time here. If you do have two viable options and you do not make a decision, the decision will be made for you. And what's going to happen is you might not have either one of them. What is the advice for person A? Magical map shifter. Now, excuse my cards. Excuse my cards. I'll tell you that story. If you want the story about what happened to my cards, comment below. I want the story about what happened to your cards. So person A has magical map shifter. I feel like, again, this person is trying to figure out where they're going. Number 52, 5 plus 2 equals 7. And there is a lot of confusion and imbalance. I feel like this person is trying to find the right way to go. My advice for person A would be to spend some time alone. Spend some time by yourself. Meditate. Listen to motivational speeches. But either way, clear your head. And don't spend a lot of time talking to others. I feel like when you're in this magical, when you're in the magical map shifter, the worst thing you could do, excuse me, is depend on the perspectives of others. There's a reason why you're in the middle. And it's very easy, it's very easy to be persuaded with the man. He has the blindfold on, and he has all this stuff going on. So it's a very confusing time. So it's important for somebody to, person A, please remove your energy from groups of people, or if you're gossiping, or if you're telling people a lot of stuff, just try to listen to your own guidance and not so much of others. Because I feel like, you're blindfolded right now. And there's a lot going on around you. And it's imperative for you to make healthy decisions for you. Make your own decisions and don't allow other people to make your decisions or sway them. Because I feel like, again, person A has a decision to make. Coming together, fill out. They have a decision to make. Whether or not to come together or not, I guess, come together with you or to stay where they are. All right. How about person B? What is person B's? What is person B's? Person B got 2. Desert and wishing well. I feel like this person B, feels like they have been waiting, they have been wishing, they have been hoping for a while. But at this point, all their waiting it's just seemed like it's been a mirage in the desert, right? This person feels like they've just been waiting on something that is not going to happen. It's a desert land here. There's no water here. It's time to move on. And I feel like with the wishing well, somebody here was wishing for all this. This is what they expected when they entered into this partnership, was all this luscious greenery and the sun shining and gold, and but what they got was this. Do you see that? So I feel like person B is making the decision to step away. I feel like this is making, this is a sad embrace. Or is it? Yeah, sad embrace. So that's 9. So somebody is alone. Person B is alone. They're walking the lonely path. I feel like, it might take a year. I know I said, what did I say? I know I said 8 months, but I think that it might take a year for person B to get out of this desert, to find stability. But that's not too far off, because, yeah, it's not too far off. So if not a year from when this started, 8 months, 8 months to a year, person B is going to be, I feel like no longer seeing this as, they're going to go after what they want. They're going to really fulfill their wishes, and they're not going to, this dry desert, having to survive in this type of climate. I feel like person B had to survive through some tough times with this person right here. And I feel like this person still ain't sure. And it does something to person B. It makes them feel very desolate, very lonely, very unsupported. But I feel like in a year, 8 months to a year, this person is going to feel on top of their game. Do you see how all of this has changed? What a difference a day makes. Definitely. That's all I got, guys. Until next time, take care.